Hello guys, just want to take you through a few updates that the Smart Scalper has been through. Okay, by trading this a bit more, it became obvious that when you scalp, you obviously press these long and short and scalp buttons when you're ready to do it, but it's actually much more efficient if you identify some sort of support and resistance zones after which you want to start scalping. So when you actually feel there's going to be a breakout, you want to start scalping, and you also want to control the number of scalps that you actually take. So like if I set my max scalps for 2, so my scalp begins for when the bar closes, right? There's a limit order at the close, and then there's a profit target right at the next close, right? So that's my little scalp, and so on and so forth on every single bar, right? Well, with respect to the filters that I'm going to go through right now. So by looking at this market, I can say that, okay, there's probably going to be some, something, like a breakout after I kind of maybe make this. If I break out from here, or maybe from even here, I'd probably rather start scalping. So I can say, okay, mark my long right here, okay, and let's go and mark my short zone like right here. Oops, sorry, forgot to press mark short. Okay, so and now if I put scalp and I got both of these on, I can just relax, and it's just gonna make 2 scalps, right? Oh, there you go. Okay, so. And you see how easy that was, right? So right when it broke out, well, you could see this was actually a zone where, well, pretty dangerous zone, right? So I might have, probably pushed this line too close to this resistance, right? Because it turned around at this place, right? So now I'll probably clear these, and you can see the scalp went off, just made 2 trades right at this spot, okay, when it broke off, and that's it, okay? So well, I could probably say that my next one, okay, I'm still happy to do it. Let's say, okay, I'm going to mark short, but I'm going to mark it, lower this time. So if there's a significant breakthrough and short, and that's it. Like, I'm not going to go long this time. Okay, I'm just going to go short. And I see, well, the market is kind of going up. I'm still gonna wait for. I'm doing this. The max scalp has been reset. Well, kind of going sideways, and well, let's say I feel that there's going to be a breakout right here. So I'm going to mark that and go with the scalp after that zone as well. Let's see. I mean, it's absolutely discreet, so up to you. Okay, there you go. Another 2 trades. Bam. That was lovely. But again, this has a resistance here as well. So maybe looks like it likes this level, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna clear these, okay, and it looks like it's in some sort of channel, okay. So I don't know. I don't know what the market's gonna do. I mean, I'm replaying this live, so well, let's mark another short zone right here after like a significant breakout now. Mark scalp short and see what happens. It's gonna do. It looks like it might go down. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna run out of data now, but let's see if I'm lucky this time. Well, I was, okay, guys, and I mean, I was doing this live. I mean, I didn't rehearse the market or anything, right? But you get the logic behind this, right? So if you can actually identify where the market is going down, at least for a little bit, right? I think this tool really gives you like a lot of edge, like increases your chances by a lot. instead of just scalping all the way through, okay? And I'd say, plus, you know, you can play a different game than mine, okay? And you have the max scalp, so this thing will scalp for whatever number of trades you set it to scalp for, okay? So check it out, all right? Take care.